All right, so the first thing you want to do is you want to lay out all 10 of your prints, and you're looking for the 4 that look the most alike. So I'm looking for strong ones that look the most alike. Let's see. So we're going to pretend like these 4, I might put a little more time into it, but these 4 are the 4 that I love. Once I have my 4 prints that look the most alike, you're going to plan for your arrangement. So do I want them in a line horizontally like this? Do I want them in a line vertically like this? Do I want them in a quad? But you're planning for your arrangement. So I'm going to plan for a quad. So then I need to figure out the dimensions of my mounting piece of paper. So let's pretend that these are 2 inches wide by 3 inches tall. I want you to know they're not. You'll have to measure them with a ruler, but 2 inches wide by 3 inches tall. That means they're all 2 inches by 3 inches. 2 inches by 3 inches. They're all the same size. You need 1-inch borders. So 1 inch here, 1 inch here, 1 inch here. You also want 1 inch here, 1 inch here, and 1 inch here. So there's going to be a 1 inch spacing between and around all of your pieces. So then you do the math. When I'm figuring out the width, I have 2 plus 1. 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1. So I have 4 and 3 is 7. So 4 plus 3 equals 7. That is the width. This piece of paper needs to be cut 7 inches. All right, the height, now I have 1 plus 3, which is 4, plus 1, 5, plus 3, 8, plus 1, 9. So my height that I need to cut my piece of paper to is going to be 9. So I'm going to do my 2 3's equal 6, and my 1's equal 3, 9. So now I know the dimensions I need to cut my paper to. Now I have pre-cut a piece of paper. There will be a second demo on using the paper cutter in just a minute. But I have pre-cut a piece of paper to the dimensions that work for these, which again is a secret because you need to figure yours out. And now, my favorite rulers, like I've told you, are my clear rulers. So I line up my clear rulers so that they are touching the edges of my planned piece of paper. And I can slide my prints in using my 1-inch increments, and I just make little notches once I know where they belong on 2 corners. Doesn't matter which 2 corners. I like to do the inside corners. So then I'll do the same thing. I'm not going to demo it on this side that you just saw. And then I'm going to put glue on these. Now where I'm going to put glue is around the edges, all the way around, and then an X through the center. You're going to use a glue stick, not liquid glue. The liquid glue might warp your paper. So again, an X with around the edges. And then I just take my 2 dots, touch them, and press it down. And I should do that to all 4 of my pieces or all 4 of my prints. When I'm finished with that, you need to sign it somewhere along the bottom. All right? And then on the back, you need to follow the name rules. So when finished with projects, sign the front and place your first and last name and your hour on the back. On the back, I like it big and bold and easy to read. So please help me out there. That is the end of this demo.